The market has turned green and the major altcoins are breaking out. They're having massive runs. And once again, the weak hands were shaken out by the whales who caused this unnecessary FUD. And now the weak hands may have to buy back cheaper. But that's only if the bulls are really in control and if this isn't all a dead cat bounce. So is this a dead cat bounce? Well, that's what we're going to find out today. Is this a real bounce? Is the market going to continue to run? Or is this a dead cat bounce and we're going to get trapped and give back all our profits? I'm Crypto Man Run. Welcome back, guys, after quite a quiet weekend. I mean, altcoins were going crazy, which was amazing. Don't know if you guys saw Solana, Arweave, Luna. The major altcoins are the ones that are going crazy, and those are the ones that we have in our wallets. Those are the ones that we've been buying. So if you have been watching us, you guys would know that, you know, we're all in. We're all in now. Fred's telling me my Wi-Fi is on. Okay, Freddie, I'm going to switch off the Wi-Fi. Don't worry. So my Wi-Fi is now off. I guess you guys can still see me. If you're new to our channel, welcome, guys. Welcome to the most profitable community on the whole of the interwebs. I'm Crypto Man Run, and I come to you twice a day at least, but actually much more in the next couple of days. Why? Because there's a lot happening on the market, and we're going to be talking about what's going on in the market. Later on today, I'm going to put in a $1 million trade on one token on my show. I'm going to be buying $1 million live worth of a token, so don't miss that later on. You want to guess what the token is? Guess in the comments. I'm actually looking at the comments here. I'm buying a token today. I've done my research. I'm going all in. I'm going to do a $1 million trade live on the show. So let's do that. What else? Oh, Banter bags. So if you're new to our channel, there's a good reason for you to hit the subscribe button and the bell button and like and share and everything else. Not only because you want to meet Fred one day, and the only way that we're ever going to meet Fred is if we get a lot of likes, but also because we created the biggest giveaway in crypto history. It's called the Banter bags. And if you have been living under a rock, let me tell you how it works. We took $10,000. We invested the $10,000 into new market allocations. Initially, we were only going to invest it 10 times. We then started to cash out of the existing allocations and buy new allocations and buy new allocations and buy new allocations. When we get to 250 subscribers, 250,000 subscribers, we will give the Banter bags to the winners. So today we have, Fred, how many subscribers do we have today? We have 180,000 today. We're picking up 5,000 subscribers a day, guys, which means that in, there's 20 days or so, we should be giving away the Banter bags. How are we selecting the Banter bags winners? Okay, we now know we have decided to select based on your preference and your votes. We have decided to give the bags to, we asked you if we should give away to 1, 3, 10, or 100. So we have decided to give it away. What do you think, Fred? Yeah, we're going to give it away to, you sure? Okay. So we've decided to give the Banter bags to 10 lucky people. 10 people. The reason why it's 10 people is because we can't be managing 100 giveaways. I mean, these tokens are unlocking quarterly, monthly, annually, etc., etc. So we're going to give it away to 10. We have already given one winner. We've already picked one winner. What we're also doing is we're going to start picking one winner every 2 or 3 days or week. And the winners are going to come not only from the people in the comments, but from our normal subscribers, people who watch the show after the shows, etc. And we're going to select 10 winners. And when we get to 250,000 subscribers, we give the bags to you. And then you know what we do? We start a new Banter bags competition. And we take a new $10,000 and we invest $10,000. So you guys are here for life. You're stuck here for life. And all you need to do to win the Banter bags is so simple. Like, subscribe, share, follow me on Twitter at CryptoManRan. Follow Sheldon _sniper. Comment on our tweets, retweet our tweets. Comment here in the comments. Go crazy. And that's how you win the Banter bags. So let's just see. What if we just picked a winner now, Fred? Okay. Roy van Kooten, who says, changing lives, well done. Well, if we were selecting winners today, you may have been a winner, but I'm not selecting winners just yet. But that was very close. Who else is there in the chat? Let's see. Okay, we've got Abhishek Chandra. We're not going to select the winner right now, but that's a great comment, buddy. Who else, Fred? All right, so we're going to select winners. Change my life, please, Muhammad Azri. We may change your life, buddy. We may change your life. Stay tuned, hit the like, subscribe. Let's see how we are doing in terms of like, and then we'll get into the show because there's a lot happening on this show today. So it might, you know how it is. It might echo when I check the likes and subscribes. Okay, so we have 5696 people watching, 4,100 likes. That's actually quite a good showing, guys. Impressed. All right, let's get straight to the point. So Friday, you guys were here. We looked at the charts and everybody was bearish. You know who was super bearish? Was the Moon Carl. Remember the Moon Carl? He was actually not the Moon Carl. He was the ground Carl on that day. He told us he opened a short position. I hope he didn't get wrecked. I mean, he's such a great guy. Really hope he didn't get wrecked. But he was so confident that this market was going down. And I kept saying, this market is going up. This market is going up. I hope he didn't get wrecked. Fred, phone Carl and see if he didn't get wrecked. He posted on Twitter that he closed his short in profit, which I don't know how he did that because the market didn't go any lower. It was 49,000. It didn't go lower than 49,000. And then he went long again. Come on, guys. You can't flip-flop like that. Only American politicians are allowed to flip-flop like that. So only people like Jamie Dimon can flip-flop like that. You can't flip-flop like that if your name is the Moon Carl. You're just not allowed to happen. Okay, it's like not allowed to happen. I hope he's okay. Fred, phone him. Find out that he didn't get wrecked. We need him. We need Carl back here Thursday. We need him. We need the guy. Okay. So here's the chart. It looks like a massive, massive, massive green dildo. Okay. Question is whether this thing is going to carry on growing and pull an all-nighter, or whether this thing is actually going to start coming down. That's really the big question here today. And when we ask those questions, who do we bring on the stream? We bring our sniper, Sheldon.
What's up?
That is one hell of a green wick, man.
Yeah, it's important, right? You know, we've been waiting for this for a while. The main thing we did see is obviously the price start to settle. So this was good. We're starting to learn that sideways is good. We had a little bit of a lower low, so it did get but low down to the 47s, which was cool, which was fine as long as it was just staying in this range, which is really good. And you can see how we've shot up.
When was that 47 wick? I mean, I must have been fast asleep when that happened.
It was early hours. It was last night. So for us, it was early hours. I think it was 12 o'clock last night. It was a quick drop down in the market and then a massive acceleration and a bounce this morning. So that was brilliant. That was good. Obviously, we've retraced a lot in the market. So it's important for us to get back now to certain levels now, because that was great. I also believe that was the whales playing some games, scaring the crap out of the market. And I'm sure it scared a lot of people out in the market. A lot of guys must have sold, which we are starting to learn. What's the rule, guys? And it's something we're going to drill into your mind, that it's actually sad that this was retail. A lot of it was retail, and which means you got it completely wrong. It means you're going to get wrecked in trading a lot because you're selling the red and you're buying the green. And that's a massive problem.
Hold on. Ali Slayman, I see your comment on the screen. Go back to Ali Slayman's comment. All right, so Ali Slayman says, great contact. Follow you from Lebanon. And he loves the sniper. Ali, you get a free, guess what you get? You get a free Sheldon Trading Masterclass course, buddy, which we are launching, Sheldon's Masterclass courses, sometime in the next week or two. And you can join the course for free, my man. So well done. Thank you for supporting us. If you guys are here, give us love.
Well done, buddy.
We just give shit away, man. We just give shit away. Okay, tell us what's going on.
Awesome. So we are looking good. Obviously, the bounce area was good. The fact that we did hit the low in the last week sometime, we came back, tested that zone, but this was good, right? And this is finally showing us a good amount of fight back in the market, which is good. The problem is that we still got a little bit of good room for us to still make up, to just show that we have hit a full bounce. And what I have done is, we know obviously the trends, and we can see how beautifully where the market is currently fighting right now is fighting that main trend line at that zone. So it's pretty critical that we need to, for the first time in a while, get a higher high. So this was a great jump. The problem is we need Bitcoin to get back above 55 to 56,000. Make that higher high. Then I see us coming to test the 52 again. But to be honest, I'm sort of very happy in the range that we're playing. So we got two options that's going to come out during today, during tomorrow. It's going to be quite short term. Are we going to chase the higher high first? Okay, which means We rally from here to $55,000, $56,000. Then there'll be a small retracement back down to the 52. But then we're well on our way to go chase the next high, which can take us up to the $60,000 mark and all that. The only thing is we haven't broken out this trend just yet. And obviously we haven't made the higher high. So there's obviously two options that we can look at. Either we chase the 56 now, a small pullback to the 52,000 region, and then up to the 60,000. That's sort of the first option that I have. And the second option is we get a small rejection in this zone, bring us back down to the 50,000, 51. I don't see us getting anywhere near the lows that we've made now. That is a great stop loss area for now, my opinion. That under the 47,000, that's a great stop loss area, because if we drop that and we get any lower lows from any other coins that we have got, any coins in the market, we're definitely going down to the next levels, which means Bitcoin can come down. But for now, it's written off. It's written off. The bearish view will only come once if we drop a lower low. For now, I'm bullish in the market, and I'm just chasing to see where we're adding in. So anywhere, first opinion to the 56, 57 mark, a pullback to the 52, that will be a brilliant add-on zone. Or we get a small rejection here down to the 50, 51,000 first, and then the breakout for the next sort of push. So that's sort of where we're sitting with Bitcoin right now. It's just we're getting volume in, which is good. That's good volume bars that are coming in. It's just the only problem is we are trailing upwards and that volume's slowing down a bit, which means there is going to be some sort of rejection at some point. But I don't see it going anywhere near the lows where we're sitting. So for now, I'm happy to get in. And I'm happy to be getting in with a lot of the altcoins, a lot of the coins in the market. But Bitcoin's got a job to do. So if Bitcoin doesn't in this week get back above the 58 to 59,000 region, I'm definitely going to free up a little bit of capital. I don't think we're going to make lower lows. I'm sort of countering. I don't think that 42 or 44 is there just yet for me. We will see as we go. But
history, it's gone. It's history. I'll tell you why.
Exactly.
It's a futures closeout week this week, and remember that in the futures closeout, the traders tried to get us to the point of max pain. You know where the point of max pain is this month, 55,000, 54,800. That's the point of max pain. So if this week is anything to go by, people are trying to push the price up to 54K. That's where the point of max pain. It's where the most buyers and the most sellers suffer. So that's the tug of war that happens in the future. So I think that's what people are pushing us towards. You know who I'm also worried about is Lee. Because Lee came here on Friday and he said, look, there's going to be a bounce and then we might test the lows again, right? So I wonder if this is the bounce that he was referring to. What do you think?
Well, let's see. We work very closely together, so we sort of have the same opinion right now. Bring him on. Let's see what our Lee's got to say.
Fred, phone Lee. Get Lee on the line. We need Lee here. Sheldon, let's look at dominance, because it looked to me like the altcoins were going crazy this weekend. Solana, Arweave, Luna. These are not small players. It looks to me like that dominance should have dropped now.
And the thing is, Rand, that's what's sort of giving me a lot of confidence in the market is that dominance hasn't accelerated up, which in my mind makes this temporary, because if they were really so scared of Bitcoin dropping and there was so much fear in the market, they would be using the altcoins to hold Bitcoin. And they're not doing that. We are still getting the altcoins on our side, which is brilliant. So this is why my sort of understanding where we are on the market, that this was temporary. This was to shake the week out, stock up more coins for the next leg. The only way they can do that is to scare the crap out of everyone. Just let them sell all the red, sell their coins for cheap, and they go buy bargains. So this is a really good sign for us. We are still under that main support that we're talking about. We had a little push upwards, which was good, but still lower highs. Dominance is still trailing downwards, which is brilliant. I really wanted to get lower than this point, because that was the last support that I need us to break. And then I see 40% for that. So I see a big 15 to 20% drop in the dominance coming. And that's when I see alts absolutely going berserk. So right now we are good. We are good short term, and we'll see as we go.
Fred, have you managed to get hold of Lee? He said what do you mean he's having a time massage? Tell him to put his clothes on and let's get Lee, how are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are you, Ryan?
Okay. Good. Lee, listen, you said to me yesterday or on the weekend, before the weekend, you looked at it and you said, look, we are expecting a bounce, and if the bounce you're expecting a bounce to 53 or 54, and then we're going to go down. Is this the bounce?
That looks like a bounce for me, yes. That looks like a bounce to go for all those short stop loss. And yeah, I mean, we planned it perfectly over the past few days. Bitcoin is doing exactly what we planned. So that was my trading plan, and it follows my trading plan to the teeth. So I'm pretty happy with what I see. And I'm happy to be here to give you guys some more updates on BTC and what is the future plan on that.
What is the next move? So zoom into your chart and show me the next move.
Okay. So 100% with Sheldon, we had a very, very nice bounce. So he had an add-on area between this 51,000 on BTC. I will definitely take that buy. It looks like a very, very good place to add on. Yesterday, I was live basically doing that dump. So when I see this kind of move happening, I immediately took one of my favorite tool here, which is the Fibonacci retracement tool. And when I put my low and my highs, I already have a setup for a flat, and when I see this kind of level showing on my chart, this 90% retrace, which is at 47, and especially this 123, which is at 46.5. So I did put two buy zone out. The first one is here. The second one was at 46.6. We did not quite went to 46.6, went to 46.8. So we missed it by $200. At that stage, my stop loss was below this 46.6. So I did put at 46. That was my first buy yesterday when everybody was panicking. Everybody, if you would have bought Bitcoin at that stage, you already in a long, and if you are still waiting for this 42, you would not have bought at this place. So this is, like I said, a very, very, very risky area to buy BTCs, but it turned out to be a perfect buy at that stage. And now we're going for all those guys who put a short at that stage here, or even short at this stage or at that stage. So we're going for the stop losses now. So that's the bonds that we are.
Sorry, I think Carl did say his stop loss was at 53. And I know you did say, Lee, that it was going to go that side. I think it did.
I watched this
but
video.
I think we took our advice and cut maybe
Moved it
a
up.
little bit profit on the short.
Good. Good.
I watched this video today, and in the video, he said it happened exactly as he called it. So I mean, I think it's fine. I don't know. He must be fine.
No, it's fine. So basic, but well, let's take our trades. So TP1, TP2, TP3 perfectly, and I'm expecting a reaction here at 1618, 53.8. So between this 53.8, 54,000, I'm expecting a reaction. Nothing's gonna go in a straight line. Even when Bitcoin price dumping, we need to pull back. If it goes up, we need also a decent retrace. So at least I'm looking at the retrace, guys. If you look at the chart from the bottom here, take the Fibonacci tools to the top, wherever the top is gonna be. It could be here at 53. If we go a little bit up, it could be at 54. And I'm expecting a retrace for at least 50% of that full leg, the move. 50% is gonna be
What's your timing here? And I'll tell you why I'm asking you about timing, because futures closeout is on Friday, and again, it's the biggest futures closeout that we've seen on Bitcoin. And the point of max pain is about 54,000. So 53.8, 54,000. So question, does your bounce say Friday? Because if that happens, and this actually matches up exactly to the futures closeout.
I'm seeing a quite quick bounce as we speak now. Even now, today, tomorrow, we can come back to this 51 zone. And from here, from 51 to 60, we're going to have a little bit more of candles. So I can give you then exactly what's going to happen in the next, because, Elliott Web, I need to see what's happening in the past to predict what could be the next move. But I see for this week, we're not going to go below this 50,000. So we're going to hover in between this range, 50, 60,000 K for the whole week, which is quite bullish already for me. So I don't see we're going to go down to this below 50.
Okay, I want to ask you guys a question. Between you and Sheldon, right? Who's a better Bitcoin trader?
Oh, we're all good, I would say.
But who's a better
together?
Who's a better Bitcoin trader?
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I've focused on alts majority of my career. So Lee's obviously been great with Bitcoin. It's been something that he focused on a lot. And obviously, since we started this show, I've been practicing the shit out of charting Bitcoin. So we sort of work together very much. So I wouldn't say Lee's better in the bearish market. I can give him a go in a bull market, but in a bearish market, definitely Lee's got the hand on me. But we work together. We do it together.
Okay, fair enough. I want to ask you guys a question. So this is Prime XBT. Prime XBT is one of our sponsors. You know, I hate sponsors, but when I think they can add value to the community, we will bring them back to the show. So Prime XBT have this amazing function where you can follow trade people. So you choose a guy, you can see how much money he's put into his followers equity, initial followers equity, managers equity, and you can see their performance as well as the fees. Now, my question is, if I created 2 accounts, one for Sheldon and one for Lee, who would you follow, guys? Who would you follow? So what I think you guys should do, sign up to Prime XBT. If you want to sign up to Prime XBT, use our referral link. There's a referral link at the bottom here. Use that, and then we will create a profile for Sheldon and a profile for Lee, and for a certain amount of time, you guys can choose who you want to follow. And we'll see how well the guys do. I mean, it's going to be very close because these guys are both animals. I mean, I've seen them both trade right through the night. Oh, you can follow both. There we go. I mean, Vlad says just follow both of them. So, yeah. So we're going to do that with Prime XPT. If you haven't signed up already, sign up with our referral link below. It is in the description. I can see Fred frantically pasting it. Okay. And they get, what do they get? They get a 50% deposit bonus or 50% of their fees. Bottom line is you get a whole lot of cool shit when you sign up with the Crypto Banter the referral link, so do that. Anyway, let's get down to business because I really I want to see some calls. Lee, I know that this is not Bitcoin, but stick around because you may learn something from our master. Sheldon, what's next, bro?
Later.
Sweet. So obviously, what did Lee just say? We're fighting in the range, 50, 60K, which is great. Dominance is looking weak to drop, which means altcoins are going to be on fire this week. You see my screen here? SXP. Look at where we're sitting. 24. Look at this, guys. So we're so scared of these 10, 20% drops. Look at this. You know, they literally recover in so quickly. We don't understand. That's massive.
Phantom. 30% Phantom today.
Exactly. Exactly. Look at this.
Pull up the Phantom chart. Let's see what's going on with Phantom. Okay, draw fancy triangles. Draw all the lines that we need to see because...
Sweet. Well, what it's done is it's broken short-term trend. Definitely. So there was the break. Now, obviously, we just got the bigger one where we can get the full push at that zone. But we are good. The fact that we are already getting a higher point than that, that's brilliant. Sometimes there's a small little pullback in the zone, but this is good. And that, for my opinion, that was bottom for Phantom. So that's looking really good. What I'm going to wait for. So I do have some new calls for the guys that are a bit earlier. Let's get Phantom the higher high. Let's get the push and we'll add some more in the zone for the next push. But we definitely know that the volume is coming in. And when we get that strong push like that, we haven't had candles like that for a while, which is really good. So Phantom's reacting brilliantly to the Bitcoin bounce. Obviously, having a quick look at Ethereum and where we're sitting, Ethereum hardly did any, it hardly got hurt. You know what I mean? It did come down quite a bit, but considering what a lot of the alts did on that, Ethereum is brilliant. And why did we say that? It's because for the first time in 3 years, we have this from Ethereum. I don't think anyone understands the importance of Ethereum breaking this BTC pair. And the importance comes in when Bitcoin dumps or anything happens. Look how Ethereum reacts at these certain points. It's hardly done anything, and look how quickly it's bouncing back. And by tonight, we're going to be breaking the all-time high again. So it's insane where Ethereum's sitting.
I think Ethereum's going to break 3,000 by the end of this week. I think Ethereum's going to 3,000. If not this week, it definitely end of next week. Ethereum,
and I think in the next month we have 4,000. It could be earlier, but in the next month I think we have 4,000. Definitely.
Okay, let me tell you who else is going to have a massive run. Solana. Pull up the Solana chart. See what the hell's going on with Solana. This thing went parabolic. This thing has gone parabolic. And it was on the other one there. I'm going to be talking a lot about Solana. Let's have a look at it.
Yeah, so Solana's obviously been having a massive push. Look how early we were getting these coins at those zones, which is good. So it's big, right? The only thing is, like we spoke about it yesterday, is it's quite tough for me. I'm so strict on my rules and strategy for me to FOMO in because I'm telling you guys every day, don't buy the green, buy the red. and this will be sort of buying the green still. So I need a little dip from Solana until I'm getting in, which I think we will get quite strongly. We have two options. Solana can easily come down and test the support. So getting it back down the $40 sort of region.
Look at RSI here. Look at RSI here.
Look at that daily. The daily is getting to the top. We're going to have something. That 8 hours just crossed to the bottom. So remember this round, what we said. This is a good zone for me to stock up. $37 to $40 for Solana. That I'll wait for that. Once I got that, then I'll get it.
Lee, what do you think?
I think I'm not going to chase this pump. I'm pretty sure that on RSI, not the stochastic RSI, but the normal RSI, will have some bearish divergence already printed out. At least 3, I believe. 2 or 3 bearish divergences already. So one of them is going to play out, and we're going to have a bigger retrace. And that buy zone would be a perfect buy for me as well. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So you wouldn't be buying it now. Wow. That's pretty interesting.
No. What's the rule, Ran? What's the rule? We buy the red, we sell the green. We don't buy the green and sell the red.
Yes. So okay. FOMO into trades. It's the easiest way to lose money is to FOMO into trades because everyone is bullish.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through the 3 calls quickly, right? The 3-4 coins that I got now that I'm thinking. Lee, jump in at any point. And then I'll go literally very fast, a quick overview of the previous coins we've gone through. But I want to get the new ones out for us. So the first one is Kucoin's coin. What is it? KCS. Yeah, KCS. This is looking really good. We came down and tested beautiful areas and we're breaking beautiful trends. So this is looking really good for a stock up point. This coin just went berserk. It went all the way from $5 to $20, and we got a decent retracement. We got such a cool retracement, a good retracement in the zone, and we calmed down. We started hitting the sideways phase. So this one is looking really good for entry. I'm not sure what your thoughts are on it, Ran, on these sort of tokens that are with the exchanges. But I believe that the Kucoin token has still got a long way to go. I really, really do. So I think it's go for it.
I'll tell you what I think about this Kucoin token. I think it's one of the best tokens out there. You look at the tokenomics. This is a token that, from a design point of view, was designed to mimic the Binance, the BSC chain, the Binance BNB token. This thing went all the way to the top because of the Coinbase listing. It had a massive pullback because the Coinbase listing was disappointed, and I think you can see now that there's a second breakout. So if the bull market continues, and I think the bull market is going to continue, this thing is going to go past the all-time high. And I think the all-time high was about 22 or 23 bucks, if I'm not mistaken. So this thing goes over the all-time high, definitely. So if you can buy it now, 12 bucks, amazing buy.
So what I have done, Ran, is I've given shorter targets for now until we know what happens with Bitcoin. So I'm not going to allow anyone to not take profits in this market. And I think it's a big lesson we've all learned. So we're going to work with that. That's my target for now. Of course, we can smash all-time high. This thing can go to $30 to $35. Bitcoin must break 60 first. So I believe this week we're going to have an insane run of the alts. We're going to see it. We're going to take 50%, 80% trades, or are we going to get entries that we're going to hold for the next 3 months? We'll see.
Fred, what are you doing? Are you buying this or what? He said, no, I can't.
That's a good buy, guys.
It's worth about $26 this weekend, so he's not buying Kucoin.
I think when Bitcoin is consolidating within this area, it's always good for alts. It's always good for alts. So
dominance is falling, guys.
What if we did like a Fred? What if we did a Fred on Prime XBT? Follow Fred. I mean,
I'll follow you, Fred. I'll follow you. Let's see what you got.
I think it would be quite cool. I mean, I'd follow Fred because you know why? Because he talks to all the projects all day long, getting them on the show. He knows everything that's happening in every single project. Even sometimes talk to Satoshi every now and then. So, Fred, get yourself a Prime XBT thing. Let people follow producer Fred, Sheldon, or Lee. And then, let's decide where we're going to put our money. I must say, I think Fred wins. I think Fred wins.
Let's do it, Fred.
You know who would win? The moderator of our Telegram channel. That guy reads Telegram messages all day long. He's a master of gauging sentiment. Let me tell you, he would win. Let me tell you, that guy would win.
So when we're doing it, Ron? When we're doing it, let's do it.
We're setting up our profiles today, guys. We're gonna talk to Prime XBT
Let's have
today
some fun.
and then we're gonna set up our profiles. And then, boys, it's off to the races. It's me against everyone. It's me against Sheldon, Sheldon against Lee, Lee against Fred. Everyone is just going to go at each other until we can determine once and for all who the best trader in the camp is.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. So next one, guys, beautiful retracements. And we are very lucky to get Engine back. Obviously, we know news is big on Engine. I still think this coin's going to go do wonderful things. So Engine's looking at a really good sideways stage. I think the breakout's going to come out in the next day or two. So this is a good stock up stage for me. The fact that Bitcoin made a lower low last night and all the alts made a higher low was a brilliant sign to say that the alts are bouncing and they're going to recover way quicker than what Bitcoin is from this. I think Bitcoin is going to take its time. So Engine is really good, guys. So anywhere Engine right now between the $2, the $2.3 is a great sign. And obviously we've got a great resistance in play for the breakout trend there as well. So this is a good stock up zone for Engine. This is definitely in my hodl bags as well. I think Engine's going to do tremendous things in the future. And I think it's going to do well. So Engine's looking really good for a strong push upwards. My next I got a short-term target. So you can see all the trades I've set short-terms until we know what Bitcoin does. So I see it going to 3.5, 3.7, which is a good. We have a look quickly from where we are more or less 60-70%. So there is a lot of money to be made this week, and I do have higher targets. Yeah.
Please give us a stop loss. I don't feel I'm not comfortable of taking trade without stop loss. So I think stop loss is really important.
So what I do, Lee, and this is something. So we got obviously the educational calls, which is good. Stop losses must always be under my support trends. I give a support trend to everyone. Every single day, I give you guys support trends. Stop losses under your bottom trends. Always.
Engine, good buy zone. Let's carry on. Next one.
Cool. So we got that. And then we got Lina.
The reason why the market bounced this weekend is because a lot of you followed Fred on Twitter. It's @_Freds. Sorry, it's @Freds _head. So FREDS_HEAD. That is why the market went up this weekend, because we said that if we all follow Fred, the market will recover. We all follow Fred, the market recovered. So if you're not following Fred on Twitter, follow Fred the man on Twitter. It's @Freds_head. It's in the description as well. Fred's here. He said he'll put in the description. Follow Fred. It's the only way we're going to get this market to recover. All right, Sheldon, let's carry on.
Awesome. So linear, we had what's a crypto Casey chats about it, and I had a look at the coin. Market cap is really good, and charts looking brilliant. We're sort of in a little bit of a sideways phase, so this is a good stock up zone on this. But I do see massive gains. So there's a short-term target. So my buys right now is 7 cents to the 9 cent sort of region. Anywhere in that zone is a good stock up zone. It's a cheap coin. These cheaper coins usually do massive good gains compared to the higher price coins, and what I have done is set sort of lower targets. So anywhere between 7 and 9 cents, great buy, and I see us getting to 14 to 16 cents. So this is a good 80 to 100% trade. We do have higher targets. We'll get there. Let's see where Bitcoin does. So linear is the next one, which is looking really good, and Sol will work on Sol. So I think those are there for now, Ren. I got a few that I'm going to go through very quick. Remember, guys, so what I am going to do is everything goes crazy and everything's going mad, but every trade that I give from now on, the new trades for the day, the charts will go straight from here onto Twitter with a stop loss, with a take profit, everything. So the main thing is the education is coming for you guys, and we're going to get a hang of all these things. The main thing, just can you breathe now? Did you guys not have a heart attack? Are you still breathing? Are you fine? We've survived the dump for now. Let's do what we got to do. So those are the three for now for today. Linear, Engine, and KCS. Those are good coins for us to be getting in. And having a look quickly at the coins. Kusama came to our buy zone again. Beautiful buys. I've always said it. Between 300, the fact that it went down to $280 is mind-blowing. But that's good stock up zones. So what we have with Kusama is it can come back anywhere in these zones. So anywhere the 300 to the 330 mark is great add-on zones. But you guys will know the true bullish breakout once we have completely reversed trend. We made the higher high and we've broken resistance. We will work on targets. I still have $700, $1,000 into the future with Kusama. But for now, it's calm down stage. The next one, SXP, A lot of ground to make up. We've got to get back to the $4 sort of region, which just means it's going to hover a bit in the zone. So anywhere with this, the fact that it went down to 2.6 cents, we were talking last week about $3, right? And you're like, no way. And my head was the same. We ended up getting to 2.6. So anywhere in these low ranges that we got is great add-on zones. And obviously we got the bullish segments, which is the break of resistance. We got higher targets. We will get there as we go. So SXP is looking good for the push up. Litecoin is still in bar zone for me. Add-on zone for Litecoin. Anywhere in these regions, $200 to the $240 is great add-ons for Litecoin. Sushi as well. We've been talking about sushi. Between $10 and $12 is great add-on zones for sushi. We then have the main resistance trend. Draw these lines, guys. Put them in your charts. You'll know when the bullish time comes. So right now, we're not sure if we're going to go to the moon from here, but we're definitely going to try. We're going to try get to these zones. We get to these zones. Are we taking profits? Are we continuing? We'll see as we go. Go for it, man.
I have some requests. There are also some super chats. Guys, if you are in the super chat, I can't see the super chats for some reason. If you're there, let me try and get onto super chat. Okay, we have some requests here. The first request is Koti. Where are we on Koti?
Okay, cool. I'll have a look at that now. Can I quickly run through these? I'll be very quick run, and then I'll jump to the ones from the request. Is that fine? Okay, SKL, great bar zone between 40 cents, 52 cents, great add-on, and obviously the safe buy, the good bars, guys. Just get into habit of buying the break of resistances. The main thing I see now is us pushing to the zone, same as Bitcoin. If we get above, we are really bullish. We're going to hold this for the next 2 months. If we get rejected, we're going to take some profits in these zones. So for now, it's great add-on zones. Between the 42 and the $50, 52 cents region is great add-on zones. Phantom we spoke about, it's looking good. I just wanted to break out. So it is possible if Bitcoin comes to 51, Phantom can come maybe back to the 32 cents to 33. That'll be great add-on. But the break of this trend and the close above will be good. So we're looking for the break, the test, and the push. So if we break this trend, anywhere in this zone is a great add-on zone for Phantom. And then we will obviously see the targets. I still have the target of 60 cents to 66 cents for Phantom. Looking at Theta bounced really good. We got the main trend, so I still think Theta will come back down to $10 again. Guys, I don't think we're going to go too much lower. So $9 to $10 is absolute buy on Theta, in my opinion. I think it's a brilliant buy zone, and I think that's next level going to go test those highs again. So we'll work on the targets as we go, but this is good. And that was a clear fake out of that zone. So I want to see us reverse, get a higher test, and us to go. So the real bullish side will be obviously the break of that resistance. But if you can get it between $9 and $10, great deal. Cardano also took quite a knock, but we are breaking trend, short-term trend, which is good, which means it will go for the high now, a small test. So anywhere between, like you were saying it last week, you'll only get a Cardano again if it's 1.1 or $1 in that region. So we're lucky to get it there again.
Did you buy run? Did you buy some Cardano run? You said you're gonna buy between 80 cents and $1. That was a brilliant call. Did you buy?
I didn't, and I'll tell you why. I've had a slight change in strategy on my portfolio, which I'm going to talk about on my show later on today. But there's a reason I'm not Cardano. I have to free up $1 million, and you'll see today why I'm $1 million. Because I'm starting to ape into a certain token. I've done my homework. I've done the research. I've put David, our analyst, onto it as well. He's doing his research. He'll publish his report later on this week. But there's
that was a brilliant call. 80 cents, $1. You get your
nice buy zone, right? I think you must also go on XBTC, eh?
I'm gonna go. I'm taking you all on. When we go to Prime XBT, I'm taking.
Let's do it. Right, okay, so let's keep going now. I'm nearly done. So Cardano, $1.1 anywhere in that region, great bar zones. I think we're going to smash high, so there's still a good 50% to get there for profits to take. This one's looking good. Algo, so anywhere Algo, $1 to $1.20, great add-on zones for the push-up. We're going to have a reaction from this drop that we've had. So Algo is also looking really good. Ocean, all of them are starting to break these trends, guys. You see how I chart? I just need one line at the bottom, one at the top, so that's looking good. Say again, right?
I'm worried we're doing too many coins. So let's pick the ones that are the best, and let's focus on the best ones. Otherwise, we're going to be, every show, we're going to be doing 50 coins, and then you kind of lose focus.
It's shopping time.
It's shopping time, but I think
the problem is everyone's in these coins. So I just want them to know that we are breaking trends and we are looking good. These are coins that have been given through the last 2-3 weeks, and it's just important that they know that we're fine. So Ocean's fine. EGD, EGLD is good. VTHO is great. Link is great. XTZ is great. Uni is great. There's so many of them. So it's not that I'm giving all these new fresh trades. It's just, guys, we're fine with the coins that we're in. That win is great. Win is hit the bounce. A little bit lower than what we want, but I have a drawing that I put out last week for you guys. So I still see win shooting up to those zones, and we'll see as we get there. So everything's looking good. So I think let's categorize everything. KCS is my buy for the day, for the next day or two for a hold. I think that's going to give us great gains. Engine, Sol will work on one for us as well. And obviously Linear, Lina, LINA. Those are the ones for today. And the rest are good, guys. Let's hold. Let's see a Link. Let's see Ethereum. Let's see where we get this week. And we'll know if we need to start freeing up some more cash. But we're good.
So, Sheldon, earlier on, I had the pleasure of meeting your mom, right? And you told me that your mom is a master trader. You told me you taught your mom how to chart.
Well, Lee's seen my mom in action. What do you think, Lee?
Yeah, brilliant strategy. I mean, she has outperformed all of us, actually.
She actually has.
Sheldon, tomorrow, you can have the day off. You can go to the beach. We want your mom to do the show tomorrow.
Okay.
So cool. Can you get Sheldon's mom? I want Sheldon's mom on the show tomorrow. She's going to be charting some of the coins tomorrow. So yeah, amazing. You'll get your mom on this week.
No problem.
Okay. Lee, my friend, you can go back to your Thai massage. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for joining us.
If you just allow me like 2 minutes, I'm just gonna give some good news on BTC.
Sure. Right.
So reason why I'm bullish, I'm not so worried about this week, is first of all we have this wonderful this bullish divergence, the strong bullish divergence on 4 hour. So RSI has making a higher low and price did make a lower low. So this is a sign of reversal of a trend. Okay, so that's why I was pretty confident about calling a long at that stage. The other downside is we start printing some hidden bearish divergence here with this kind of level. Now RSI is making a higher high and price is still on a lower high. So that's why we are waiting for a little bit of, we're going to have a little bit of a retrace and then we can push up again. So that is the plan for me. But this is a really, really good sign, a very bullish sign, very strong. So we are finally seeing some sign of bullish momentum, reversing this bearish momentum a little bit at that stage here.
Okay, guys, I'm looking at the super chats. Lee, thank you, my friend. We will see you again. You're going to be here the whole week, right? Because you're with us in the office this week, right? When are you starting to go back?
Actually, come back tomorrow, but I'll be back either Friday or I'll be back next week.
Okay. Yeah. There are 10,400 people watching. There's 6,700 likes. For every 1,000 likes that we get, Lee extends his trip by another day. So 1,000 likes, Lee extends his trip for another day. There's 6,800 likes. Let's go. Let's smash that like button so Lee stays with us tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. For every 1,000 likes, one extra day. Man, 7,000. Okay, we're very close, my friend. Lee, we'll again tomorrow. I don't think that.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for all the love. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Cool. To you guys in the super chats, first of all, thank you for all the love. You're all asking about Sheldon's course. So we will be dropping some masterclasses this week. We are also building the Sheldon School of Trading, which is actually a proper school. We will unveil details of that in the coming week or two. But you'll be able to learn with Sheldon live every single day in masterclasses that are live. The reason why we're delaying so much is we're trying to make it free. We want to find a way to make it free for the entire community. So bear with us. We're just trying to find 1 or 2 partners to join us. And once we have those partners, we're going to be launching the free Sheldon Masterclass. Yeah, that's it. Sheldon, I will see you again later. There's lots to talk about later.
Yeah, and I think we'll catch up on Coatsy and that tomorrow. The main thing is Friday, we didn't get a chance to give an update. So today was a lot. The rest of the week, it's going to be short, and I'll update every few days. But Coatsy, all of them, will get back. Coatsy is good, guys. It's looking good. Let's see what it does today. I'll update Coatsy and any of the other ones tomorrow, no problem.
Amazing. Sheldon, thank you, my friend. Alrighty, guys. So later on the show today, if nothing changes, I am going to put in a nice, big, fat, juicy order on a token that I've been doing the research on. I'm trying to free up like $1 million or $1.2 million from a portfolio and trying to invest that money into this token. So be there later and you'll understand why I'm buying this token. I'd love to know if you guys have any idea what that token is. Also later on, we may pick a win on the Banter bags. Freddie's nodding. Okay, we may even pick a win on the Banter bag. So I'll see you guys later on today, 10 a.m. EST, every day, same time, same place. Until then, my friends, smash that market, bring home the money. This is amazing. We're having so much fun trading. I'll see you again at 10 a.m. EST. We'll keep making money and filling up your bags.
Crypto Banter is a social podcast for entertainment purposes only. All opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, and callers should not be construed as financial advice. Views expressed by guests and hosts do not reflect the views of the station. Listeners are encouraged to do their own